Good day. I think you should be able to hear me. I'll move this up a little bit closer. This is the spare mic. My main microphone died on me yesterday, as you may be aware. And today is Fasting Friday, January 23rd, 2026. A lot going on. Right before bed, I saw a big rogue wave or some sort of wave go through Sicily restaurants. And feed came up about the urgent message from Medjugorje. I'm not saying anything. I'm just seeing these things, and they're claiming the 3 days of darkness is going to happen in 3 days on January 26th. So very interesting times. The list goes on. It's just incredible, the amount of change and things that are happening. All right, this should work for now. Hopefully it does. The battery holds out. Yesterday the battery died halfway through Mass. So let's get started. I do have another microphone setup coming. Thanks to your donations. I appreciate that. I found a really good deal. And that should be in on Saturday. All right, let's get started. Welcome, new subscribers. I see there's a couple more. Thank you for being here. Please like and share so that more humble, or at least people who are trying to be humble, find this channel. In nomine Dei, Patrum Nostri, et Dei Jesu Christum, et Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum. Let us place ourselves in the presence of the Most Holy Divine Family, and in Catholic contemplation humbly venerate the Most Holy Trinitarian Theophany. Most Holy and Venerable Trinity, one Divine Family, I believe that Thou art here present. I venerate Thee with the deepest humility. I render to Thee with my whole heart the homage which is due to Thee. O Most Holy Divine Family, relying on Thine infinite goodness and promises, I hope to obtain pardon of my sins, the help of Thy grace, and life everlasting, through the merits of Deum Jesum Christum et Deam Patronum Nostri. O Most Holy Divine Family, I love Thee above all things with my whole heart and soul, because Thou art all good and worthy of all love. I love my neighbor as myself for love of Thee, and I forgive all who have injured me and ask pardon of all whom I have injured. Let us thank the Most Holy Divine Family for the many graces that we receive, and offer ourselves and our sufferings up to heaven and for the souls in purgatory. O Most Holy Divine Family, I most humbly thank Thee for all the favors Thou hast bestowed upon me to the present moment. It is again thanks to Thy bounty that I should live to see this day, and I desire to employ it solely in Thy service. I consecrate to Thee all my thoughts, words, actions, and sufferings of this day. Sanctify them, that there may be none that is not animated by Thy love, or that would not tend to Thy greater glory. Let us make a firm resolution to avoid evil and to do good, and let us beg of the Most Holy Divine Family the graces which are necessary to us. O my God, Thou knowest my weakness, and that I am unable to do anything good without the help of Thy grace. Deny me not Thy grace, proportionate to my necessities. Give me strength to avoid everything which Thou forbiddest, to practice the good which Thou hast commanded, and enable me patiently to bear all the trials which it may please Thee to send me. O Dei Matronam Nostri, O Holy Mother of God, I place myself under Thy protection. I throw myself with confidence into the arms of Thy compassion. Be to me, O Mother of Mercy, my refuge in distress, my consolation in suffering, now and at the hour of my death. O Most Holy Divine Family, as envisioned by St. Lucia as the Most Holy Trinitarian Theophany, Dei Matronam Nostri, et Deum Jesum Christum, et Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum. I am heartily sorry for having offended Thee, and I detest all my sins, because I dread the loss of heaven and the pains of hell. Most of all, because they offend Thee, O Most Holy Divine Family, who are all good and deserving of all my love. I firmly resolve, with the help of Thy grace, to confess my sins, to do penance, and to amend my life. In nomine Dei, Patronum Nostri, et Deum Jesum Christum, et Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum. Deum vobiscum, et quoque apud te. Oremus. Fidelium Deum Iesum Christum omnium conditor et redemptor, animabus famorum cetorum, remissionum cultorum, fribue peccatorum, ut indulgentiam quam semper obteverunt, pii supplicationibus consequentor. Qui tecum vivit reinat in una divina familia, qui erat est et edit in aeterno. Suscipe Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum hanc immaculatum hostiam. Quam ego indinius famulus tuus offedi tibi Deum meum vivum et verum. Pro innumerabilibus peccatis et offensionibus et negligencies meis et pro omnibus circumstantibus, sed et pro omnibus fidelibus catholicorum vivis atque defunctis, ut mihi edidis proficiat ad salutem. Deum qui comunae substantia dignitate mirabilitu condidissi mirabilis reformaster da nubis spiritus atque tu enemis stadium eius divinitates, esse consortes criminitatis nostrae fieri dignatis espaticeps, in Iesum Christum Filium, qui tecum vivit et reinat in unitate Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum. Offedimus tibi Deum calicem saetaris tuam deprecantis clementiam, ut in conspectu divina maestatis tuae pro nostra totius mundi salute cum adoris suavitatis ascendat. In spiritu meditatis et in animo contrito suscipiam rode Deum Iesum Christum et fiet sacrificium nostrum et conspectu tu hodie, ut placeat tibi Deum matram nostra et Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum. Veni sanctificator. Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum et sanctificite blata prosequendo. Et capere hoc sacrificium tua sanctum nomini praeparatum. Suscipe Sancta Trinitas concoblationem cum tibi efferimus a memoriam passionis, resurrectionis et ascensionis Deum Iesum Christum, et in honorem Dei matronam nostrae, et Papa Peter Sanctorum et Istorum et omnium Sanctorum, ut idis proficiat ad honorem. Nobis autem ad salutem, et idi pro nobis intercedere dinenter in caelis. Quorum memoriam agimus in teris, per in Christum Deum nostrum. Orate ut meam equestrum sacrificium acceptabile fiat per Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum. Suscipiat Deum Iesum Christum sacrificium de manibus tuis et laudam et gloriam nominis sui ad utilitatem quoque nostram totiusque ecclesiae suae sanctae. Deum vobiscum et quoque apud te. Sursum corda habamus ad Deum. Gratias agamus Deum nostrum, dignum et justum est. Te igitur clementissimi, Mater Pater et Deum Matram Nostrae, et Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum, et Deum Iesum Christum Filium Tuum, Deum Nostrae, supplices rogamus ac petimus. Uti accepta habeas et sanctificas. Haec sanctam sacrificiam irribata. In primis quae tibi afferimus pro ecclesiam tuam sanctam catholicam, quam beatificare, custodire, ad honore et regere, digneris toto orbiterarum, atquae catholicae. Memento Deum famulorum cetorum. We pray for the sick and the suffering. We especially pray for Paulie, Shelley, Therese, Cody, Ben, Emily, Katie, Kathy, Maria Josephina Moes, Marilyn, Mark Jr., Letitia, Mindy, Todd, Clarette, and Dennis. We pray for Barbara Santa Croce, for James, Robert, Benedict, Gregory, Adam, Malachi, and Patrick Santa Croce. We pray for the Williams, Tafour, and Vegan families, the Stevenson family, the McLarnon family, the Kendrick, Shorten, Nolan, Dosco, Kane, Nye, Wolf, Camerano, and Pohalski families, and all their good intentions. We pray for an end to all governmental allowance or sanctioning of abortion, transgenderism, transhumanism, child trafficking, child abuse of any kind, anywhere, place, or time. We continue to pray for the establishment of a Catholic monarchy with a sound Catholic system of labor, human value, and medium of exchange with no usury and no negotiable instruments. We pray that courageous men step forward as leaders of this Catholic world. We ask and pray for the gift of discernment, and we pray for an increase in the knowledge and practice of the Catholic virtues. We ask that all quote-unquote gay marriage or pornography in the OnlyFans platform be stopped. We ask for a reversal of the feminist ideology and a return to godly femininity and we ask for men to return to godly masculinity. We ask that men and women come to understand that raising traditional Catholic families is a very high ideal and a necessity for sustaining a Catholic world. We pray and ask that we be given the perseverance to continue practicing Catholic contemplation. We ask for the conversion of all sinners trapped in a state of mortal sin, especially the ignorant. We ask you to remove all forms of Freemasonry, Islamism, and Judaism from the lands and guide the members into the submission of the Most Holy Trinitarian Theophany through correct baptism and confession. Please nullify any attempts to establish anti-Semitism propaganda into any rules, codes, laws, statutes, or policy, especially now in Australia that it's coming to a head, and vote. And we ask that Florida's anti-Semitism laws be ruled unconstitutional and removed from the state's law. We ask the Most Holy Trinity that all Catholics be given the grace to be accountable, so that we may each have a holy hatred for sensuality, as St. Catherine of Siena encouraged, a repentant shame for the offenses we have committed and continue to commit against thee, and a deep love of thee and of souls, so much that we desire nothing more than to be of service to thee in every moment of our lives. We also ask that all who are believing the lie that Judaism is a religion, to study much more deeply into what it truly is, and it is not Catholic by any sense of the means. We ask all these things in accordance with the Most Holy Divine Family's goodwill and intention. Et omnium circumstantiam quorum tibi fides cognita est et nota devotio, pro quibus tibi aferimus vel qui tibi offrant hoc sacrificium laudis, pro se suisque omnibus, pro redemptione anam morum suarum pro spe salutis et calamitatis suae, tibi redunt vota sua aeterno Deum vivo et vero, communicantes et memoram venerantes in primis gloriosae, semper Deum matram nostrae, et Deum Iesum Christum, et beatorum martyrium torum Papa Sancti Petri, et Sancti Lucia, et Sancti Jacinta, et Sancti Francisco, et Sancti Juan Diego, et omnium sanctorum tuorum quorum meditis, pregibusque concedasut in omnibus protectiones tuae munium et exilio, per innum Christum Deum nostrum. Quam oblationem te Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum in omnibus consecratem acceptabile facere digniris ut nobis corpum et sanguinem fiat dictissimi filium tuum Deum Iesum Christum, qui pridie quam pateretur recepit panem in sanctus aqua honorabilis manus suas, et derivatis oculis in calamate Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum suum omnipotentem divi gratias agianis, consecravit, frege dedique lumini sui dicenza cipite et mandacate ex hoc omnes. Hoc est ein corpus meum. Simili modo postquam ceremonia est accipiens et honc preclarum calicem in sancta sacrabus manus suas, idem tibi gratias agens Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum, consecrave dedic velumis vidicens accipite et vivite ex omnes. Hic est enim calix sanguinis mei mysterium fidei, quae pro nobis et pro multis effundetur in remissionum peccatorum, ecatescum ceritis in modo cetis. Unde et memores Deum nos servituis et plebs tua sancta iustum Christum filium tuum Deum nostrae, tam beate passiones nec non et in feris resurrectionis, sed et in caelos gloriosa escensionis offerimus, proclarae maiestati tui di tuis donis actatis, supra quae propitio axare novutur respigieri digneris. Supplices te ragamus Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum ibi hec petere per manus tuum ut quod quod, ex acataris participationis sacrosanctum Deum Filium tuum, corpus et sanguinem sum senimus, omni sanctificatione celesti et gratia repe amor, per inum Christum Deum nostrae. We pray for those who have died. We especially pray for Jimmy Andres, for whom this Mass is being offered, and for Henry Santa Croce. Id systemet omnibum in Christum quiscentibum, locum reficere illucis et pacis, ut indorge est proclamor pedinum Christum Deum nostrum. Per quum hic omnia Deum Iesum Christum semper bona creas, sanctificas, vivificas, consecratis et praestas nobis. Per ipsum et cum ipso et in ipso, est ibi Deum Matrum omnipotenti in unitate Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum, omnis honor et gloria. Ave Deum, matronam nostrae, gratia plena Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum tecum, sancta tua in mulier, Deum matronam nostrae materam Deum Iesum Christum, misericordia nobis peccatoribus, nunc et in hora mortis nostrae. Libera nos, quae sumus Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum, ab omnibus malis, praeteritis, praesentibus et futuris, et intercedente beata et gloriosa, semper Deum matronam nostrae, cum Papa Petrum Sanctorum et omnibus sanctis, da propitias pacem in diebus nostris, ut ope misericordiae tuae aduiti te peccato, simus semper liberi de omni perturbatione securi. Per inum Deum nostrum Iesum Christum Filium tuum Deum nostrum, qui tegum vivit et regnat in unitate Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum, per aeternam. Pax Deum Iesum Christum sit semper vobiscum et quoque pote, aecum extio et consecratio corporis et sanguinis Deum Iesum Christum, fiat excipendibus nobis in ad salutem aeternam. Pax tecum et quoque pote. Deum Iesum Christum, qui ex voluntate Deum Matronam nostrae, cooperante Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum, per mortem tuam mundum vivificasti, libera me per hoc sacrosanctum corpus et sanguinum tuum ab omnibus iniquitatibus meis, et universis malis, et fac me tui semper in harare mandatis, et et nunc cum separare permittas, qui cum eodam Deum matronam nostra et Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum, vivis et regnum aeternam. Perget Deo copris tui Deum Iesum Christum, quod ego in inius sumere praesimo non mihi provini et in idicium canonationem, sed pro tu pietate prosit mihi ad tutumentum, mentis copris et ad mededam, perge pienam qui vivis et regnas cum Deum matronam nostra in unitate Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum. Panem calestim excipiem et nomen Deum Iesum Christum invocabo. Dea matronam nostra non sunt ignus, ut disfecte meas in tanti verbos napaternam mea. Deum Iesum Christum non sunt ignus, ut disfecte meas in tanti verbos napaternam mea. Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum non sunt ignus, ut disfecte meas in tanti verbos napaternam mea. Corpus Deum nostrum Iesum Christum custodiet anima mea. Quid tubuam Deum Iesum Christum, pro omnibus quae tubut mihi, calicem saitaris excipiem in nomen Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum invocabo. Adans invocabo Deum matronam nostra et ab inimicis meis abusero. Sanguis Deum nostrum Iesum Christum custodiet anima mea. Corpus Deum nostrum Iesum Christum custodiet animam tuum. Corpus Deum nostrum Iesum Christum custodiet animam tuum. Colori sumpsimus Deum Iesum Christum puramente capiamus et timonium et tempora fiat nobis remedium sempiternum. Corpus tuum Deum Iesum Christum, quod sumpsit sanguis quam potave et heregat visceribus meis apraesta, ut in me non remaniat scella macula quem purat sancta reficerunt sacramenta. Deum vobiscum, et quoque pote. Oremus. Animabus quae sumus Deum Iesum Christum. Famalorum catuorum, oratio proficiat supplicantium. Ut eas et peccatis omnibus exoas et tuae redemptionis facies esse partecepes. Qui tegum vivit et regnat in una divina familia, qui erat est et erit in aeternum. Deum vobiscum, et quoque pote, ite mise est. Deum gratia. Placia tibi sancta Trinitam obsequium sufficitis mea et praesta ut sacrificium, cor oculis tuae majestatis in nos autoritibus et acceptabile miquet omnibus, pro quibus irut octolis et miserante propitiare per Deum nostrum. Sanctificat vos omnipotens Deum, Matronam et Filium et Spiritum Sanctum, Deum Matronam nostrum et Deum Iesum Christum et Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum. Gratias. O most holy divine family, I believe, I venerate, I hope, and I love thee. I beg of thee pardon for those who do not believe, do not venerate, do not hope, and do not love thee. Most holy Trinitarian Theophany, Dea Matronam Nostrae, et Deum Iesum Christum, et Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum, I venerate thee profoundly, and I offer to thee the most precious body, blood, soul, and divinity of Deum Iesum Christum present here in reparation for the outrages, sacrileges, and indifference by which he himself is offended, and through the infinite merits of this most sacred heart and immaculate heart of Dea Matronam Nostrae, I beg of thee the conversion of poor sinners. In nomine Dei Matronam Nostrae et Deum Iesum Christum et Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum. Gracias. We fly unto thy protection, O Holy Mother of God. Do not despise our petitions in our necessities, but deliver us always from all dangers, O glorious Dea Matronam Nostrae. Looks like we made it. The microphone lasted. So thank you for being here. Don't forget to offer up your sacrifices of your fasting today for the souls in purgatory and for, of course, any of your intentions. Let us focus on preparing spiritually, soulfully for these constant events that keep occurring, and pray that we be guided appropriately. Please go and sanctify all those you meet, and we'll see you tomorrow at 8 a.m., Saturday, 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, or Daylight Savings Time. I don't know. It's 8 a.m. Have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow.